everyone, and welcome back to the Integrity Botanicals YouTube channel. Today we are going to be reviewing and swatching the fabulous eyeshadows from Han Cosmetics. Han is a newer brand to the website. They've got a really wonderful, cost-effective price points, and they have 7 beautiful shades of vegan and gluten-free formulated eyeshadows that I'm going to be sharing with you here today. So as always, we are going to start with the packaging, talk a little bit about formula, and dive right into these beautiful, rich colors. So the packaging with Han, which I really appreciate, is that it is all cardboard. There is no waste here. This is entirely recyclable. It's got a little elastic closure. There are no magnets, which I like as well. The only thing that I do have to say about this packaging, it's lightweight and easy to travel with as well, but the shade names are only printed on the cartons and not on the shades themselves. So when I turn this around, you'll see I just use my little label maker to sort of distinguish the shades. I think this is particularly important for someone like me because I am sharing different shades online and I'm using them in makeup tutorials, and I want to be able to, like, with 100% certainty be able to distinguish the shades, and they are very different, and I do think that you could tell them apart. It's just I really had to double down and do this, and if you were like a makeup artist or something like that, this would be something that I would recommend that you do. So when we open it up, we've got the shade right there. Beautiful little eyeshadows, and I have tried to depot one of them and that didn't go over so well, so they're just gonna live right here. I just thought that I would try, so excuse if some of them look a little rough. They all still function absolutely beautifully. So what I love about this formula is that they are so smooth, they are so buildable, they are so rich. You are gonna see I'm doing live swatches here because I just want to show you that one pass gives you the most beautiful colors on these bad boys, but if you did want to build it up, you absolutely can do that as well. I did also want to note that a lot of these are a more iridescent, metallic, satiny finish. There are no matte shades here. I don't know if that's something that is going to change. So these make for a really good eyelid shade. I mean, I'm all for wearing metallics. I think they are flattering. Glitter, I think, is where we can get a little bit more into maybe it doesn't suit everyone or it can kind of sit in places that we maybe don't want it to. But metallics, because they are so smooth and because they are so blendable, you really can use them. I have a bunch on my eyelids today. I did just put on a matte shade just as a base, and then everything else is sort of a metallic fun party, and I really like the way that it looks. So let's break down these 7 shades, talk a little bit about them. As always, I will also have a swatch photo for you down below in the direct light. I think it's a really true and accurate representation for how these colors look when you receive them, and they are stunning. So first up is Cool Coconut. Cool Coconut is described as a pale beige. It really is that. In the pan, you almost think this one is matte, and then you swatch it, and it's got this really nice metallic finish. This one is a little bit more cool toned and frosty, so this makes for a good inner corner highlight. If you do like more cool tones paired with taupes, it looks really nice. This would be a good icy all over the lid shade, kind of like a 90s shade as well, but it's really, really pretty. It definitely serves its place in the collection. A little bit more My Speed is the shade Celebrate, and this is a more pinky beige champagne tone. This is one of my most reached for shades. What I really love about this is that the tone is so flattering that you could even use it as a highlight on the cheeks, and I have a dozen times. You can see it just got a little bit more warmth to it, but it's really similar high shine metallic. I've got this in the inner corner today in my brow bone, and you could see those areas are pretty blinding. This is probably one of the most metallic in the lineup, and again, such a smooth, beautiful formula that does not like sit in the fine lines. It's not chunky. Sometimes metallics can kind of be chunky and you gotta work with them a lot so they look smooth across the lid. Not the case with any of these, and this shade in particular. Then we've got another favorite. This is the shade Sunset. I've got Sunset all over my lid here today. If you like the 100% pure rose gold palette, you are going to love this, and that's because Sunset is a beautiful peachy champagne tone. So it's got a lot of warmth to it, even more warm than this. This is a little bit more golden, and this is a lot more peach. Really pretty all over the eyelid. Fantastic one and done shadow that doesn't look like you have a bunch on. But again, if you like these rosy golden tones, I think they really are universally flattering, from the fairest of the fair to the deepest of the dark. This shade is stunning, really wearable, goes with everything type of shade. Then we've got the shade Golden Glow. This is the one I tried to depot and I gouged a little bit. Another favorite. It is a beautiful, more mid-tone, warm golden bronze. And again, screams summer, looks good on everyone. It's that almost, not quite antique-y gold, but kind of more on that doorstep. And it's just beautiful. If you are doing a rich, bronzy, smoky eye, this is the most stunning all over the lid shade. Again, another good one and done shadow, or if you do it with a winged liner at night, it gives me very like summer vacation, easy breezy makeup. I love it. Then we've got the shade Charming. Charming is a really beautiful, more cool toned, bronzy shade. A little bit lighter. It actually is more in the taupe universe. So taupe is a little bit of that cool tone brown, almost a little bit purple, maybe a tinge of silver. Again, a really good 90s sort of eyeshadow look. I know the 90s are more matte colors, but this is in that variety, just a more metallic finish. Then a really good pairing with that shade is the next shade, Decadent, and Decadent is just a little bit more plummy. So it's a little bit more rich, but you can see they both got this really nice purpley tone to them. If you have brown eyes or green eyes, this is particularly gorgeous, but purple is a really nice way to play with a little bit of color, but it's still not intimidating, wearable, goes great with all of your browns that you already know and love. I actually love like purple and orange together. You know, one of my favorite shadows of all time is the Sappho matte shadow in Victoria, which is the most amazing, really wearable orange tone. And I've worn this on the lid with that in the crease before, and I love it. And then finally, the deepest shade that we have today is the shade Chocolate Bronze. And I would say Chocolate Bronze is the most buildable of the shades, but it is so beautiful. I've done this like almost not even there wisp of a wing today. And I like doing that just because it kind of draws the eyes upward, but is really, really, really subtle. And this is the perfect shade to do that with. It's a lot more bronzy tone, really nice kind of chocolatey warmth, great as a smoky eye base as well. Any of these more rich metallic shades are the perfect base because it adds a little bit of dimension to the eyes, and then you can sort of matte out everything else. So that is it, everyone. Those are the 7 beautiful shades from Han. I did do a little poll on the community section of the page, so make sure that you are checking there, and I will be playing something right now. So if you don't know how to get there, just go to the main page. It has its own little tab, and you guys let me know that you wanted to see eyeshadows first. So if you want to see blush next, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe, because I do upload new videos here every single week and I don't want you guys to miss them. Let me know what you would like to see reviewed next. If you want it to be Han, that's great. If you want it to be something else, that's also fantastic. And I will have any of my previous Han reviews down below, which I have done quite a few now. And then don't forget that photo of all of the shades is going to be listed down below as well. So very happy shopping to you all. These are fantastic. Great if you want to have a whole collection of them, or if you were just missing a nice lid shade. This is definitely gonna fit the ticket, and it's a beautiful long wearing formula. But again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for all of the consistent love and support, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye!